All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back here. We got some great stuff going on to start off the stream here for us. So we got the one and only Jack and Rambo here for Team Butt First versus Chip and Karen for Dark Side of the Queue. Both them having to go to 4 racks total here. Looks like we just had Jack and Karen do a lag here. Looks like Karen did a phenomenal job, won the lag. And we are off to the races.
We're back.
And better than ever. How's it go? Don't call it a comeback because I've always been here. Now, Kelly, this is a semifinals match, right? Am I remember correctly? Or are we still right before the semifinals?
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, okay, quarterfinal
yes,
match.
Quarterfinals. They're over there.
That's right, yep.
This is match 18 that we are watching now.
Very good. So then the two teams here then still have 2 more to go. Yep, 3 balls did not make contact. And even though she scratched, it is not a legal break.
So if it's an illegal break and a scratch, then it changes breaker.
Oh, okay.
I was not watching.
It was an illegal break.
So it was an illegal break and a scratch?
Yes.
Then it should switch.
Should we tell them?
Let's see if he asks.
He's going to ask.
If it was an illegal break and a scratch, then it switches breaker. If it's illegal, then you don't switch. But if it's illegal, it was a legal break and a scratch. Yes.
She didn't get forward to the race.
Yep, so they're asking right now just to double check with Kelly here for the rules. It was an illegal break. 3 balls did not make contact with the rail, and that cue ball went in that top right-hand corner pocket. So in this case now, we're back with Jack breaking now instead, even though Karen originally won the lag.
We just talked about the scenario earlier.
Yep. So it was an illegal break and a scratch. And had it been a legal break and a same corner, same scratch. Don't go 8 ball. Ooh. Oh, Karen yelled, go 8 ball there in the back. I have red scratch. Now this was a legal break with a scratch, and so now it is just ball in hand for their opposing team. And they are behind the second diamond there at the bottom. Got Chip shaking some hands over there, showing some good sportsmanship, getting the game started here.
So both of these teams play together on a regular basis. They're quite used to each other. Dark Side of the Queue and Butt First both play in our Sunday doubles division at 9-ball heaven.
Oh, very cool.
They are very comfortable and used to each other.
So interesting, he's opting to go for solids here, even though there was a strike made originally. Obviously didn't have to stick with going with stripes, but felt more comfortable with solids, which I kind of agree with him on. I know that 2-5 looks like it's a little clustered up, but I'm pretty sure that 5 will go clearly once that corner pocket's freed up here. I see so many people stick to the wear as soon as one ball's down and they get ball in hand. Even though the table's open, they'll go with just that same, either high ball or low ball. And sometimes that can definitely be a mistake. Got to look at the table, make your choices. But yeah, it looks like that 5 ball should go just fine for when it comes time for it. And we got Rambo up to the table here. Great shot in that top left-hand corner pocket, leaving amazing shape here for Jack. Jack able to go right after that 15 if he so wishes to do so right now. Looks like the 15's blocking him from doing anything on the 10 ball. team getting clarification as for what the race was. Yep, it is a 4-4 race. So pretty much he's just got to decide here where he's just trying to lead the cue ball for his partner there. And that one ball is doing a lot of work in that top right-hand corner, really blocking that pocket. Now they can kind of slide the 11 past it, kind of block the pocket themselves if they want to. Also has a bank shot option on that 10 ball, and or maybe even in the side pocket. Looks like going for the bank originally. Almost had a little help from his own ball there. Almost had a little carom off of it. Jack over there talking about Rambo playing with fire over there with that 8 ball. Yeah, if I was team dark side of the queue, I would leave that 1 ball alone until I was very much ready right now. That 1 ball is causing all sorts of havoc. Just being right where it is. We got Karen back to the table now.
So Chip and Karen have they've been battling through it. Our big pause in our live stream here today was they were playing Ian and Wanda, and they went hill, and took them a while to get through that match, but Chip and Karen came out victorious there.
Oh, what a great
rattled
try.
that
Wow.
pocket.
Wow. Again, the 10 ball is the obvious one on this, but just what about that 9, 11, and what's that, 14 right there? Or 13? That's the real question here. That cluster with that 1 ball is just, it's keeping them from making moves. Even now the 7 ball is taking up some of that top left-hand corner pocket. It's not quite in the way as much as the 1 ball is, but great shot choice. Love that. Rambo said, hey, you're going to leave your 1 ball there? I'm going to block the pocket now with my 14. Let's go. I think that was a good, smart defensive shot. Great shot on the 7 there. It's like got out of the cluster a little bit to maybe go after the 3 ball. That 5 does slide its happy way all the way down here in this bottom right-hand corner. I just don't know if Karen wants to go after it in that fashion, because it is such a thin slide. That 2 and 8 are very close to being in the way. They're not, but it's very close.
I just like that
she's
you called
looking
it
at
its happy way.
I like this. She's going for it.
Karen's a shooter. She's not going back down, but she'll play defense too when she needs to.
That's good. We've seen a couple defenses throughout today's session, but not a lot. We haven't really seen too many chess matches yet. So I'm interested to see, when we get especially into the semifinals and finals, if that changes a little bit.
No, it does every tournament we've ever run.
Great shot.
Get into those later rounds and people start buckling down a little bit.
Yeah, they definitely do. We'll see if that holds true today with us doubles as well. But ooh, I think Rambo may have taken that one for granted with it being an easier looking shot. Kind of rushed a little bit.
Got Chip here looking at the table, trying to decide his best moves.
You know, it would have taken a good amount of right there and probably a little bit of force, but he could have gotten a little breakout on this 8-9-2 situation that's going on over here. But I don't know if he wanted to break it out there at all. I don't know if it's time to yet. I don't know if it's just something to keep there. But that's a massive problem for both players right now.
Definitely something to pay attention to.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
That would have been an amazing little breakout right there as well. But I have a feeling had she gotten the breakout, I think she would have just primarily hit the 8 and probably made it drift down here close to this bottom right corner pocket. I think we'll be here soon possibly having a shot watch depending on what happens here shortly with that 2, 8, and 9. I don't want to say anything too loud with the player being right here, but there's a chance for a good defensive shot right here. With where that 2 ball is, or where the cue ball and the 2 ball is, you could literally just hit the cue ball into the 2, make sure the 9 gets pushed to the rail, but that cue ball is going to sit pretty much right where that 2 ball is, and that 2 is just going to roll up just a little bit.
Maybe. He'd have a tough time holding that cue ball there and also hitting a rail after. But
yeah, it's a full-on precision shot for defense, but Chip asking again if they were low balls. And Jack coming in saying, just hit the one that you want. Oh, good try on the side pocket there.
Missed it in the side. Jack up. He's going to mess with this cluster here. Made the 9 ball. Good choice. There you go. You got some natural shape happening.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. That's pretty much almost the worst leave that Chip and Karen could have had there to give them the best chance on that 9 ball. Ooh, slow rolled it and made it. Wow.
Could have hit it a little harder to give your partner some better shape on that 8 ball, but hey, Jack's a pretty understanding guy. He's marking his pocket with confidence. Let's see what he does.
Great speed.
Not it.
Good control overall.
He's got that cue ball tied up on top of the 8 ball, though. That's never fun to shoot over a ball, so we'll see how Karen handles it. She's going from the side.
I think on this, I'm going for that 3 ball.
I definitely like the 3 option.
Yeah.
It's risky, though. I mean,
Yep.
any of them are. That 8 ball is wide open.
Yep.
So it's a make it or don't scenario. She did not. So 8 ball's open for Rambo here. Let's see what he does.
So Team Butt First getting their second chance on the 8 ball now. Going for the same bottom right-hand corner pocket. Good speed, good out.
They got it. So we are 1-0. Just like that. Jack and Rambo are up 1-0 in a race to 4 against Chip and Karen.
very interesting first rack. I want to see a little bit of a rally cry here from Chip and Karen. Chip was coming to the table on, I want to say, about 3 different occasions and asking if they were high balls or low balls each time. But there might be a little level of fatigue. I mean, with them going against Ian and Wanda and going hill, that's so what they play 7 total racks to make that happen.
Chip and Karen have been playing for a while here,
Yep.
so they've got to rally up some energy and keep at it. That's a tough day.
Yeah, I think it's time for a Red Bull or something like that and get everything ready.
Who we got in here, Tim? Do we need to let them know what's going on, or
I'm not sure. Nobody's saying anything yet. What's up, guys?
let's get
It's
a roll
Tim.
call?
It's Kelly.
You want me to
We're
give
here
you a
hanging.
pitch of what's happening, or do you know what the game is?
Yeah, let's at least hear which side y'all are rooting for. Give us a little 4-1-1. Y'all team Butt first, team Dark Side of the Q. Hey, Zach's chiming back in again. Zach, welcome back, brother. Glad you're here with us.
Zach plays in this division now. He knows what's going on. I think he might be a little bit biased in favor of Jack. No, correction. No, sir.
He said no one's important. Unfortunately, Rebecca, yes, Wanda and Ian did lose. They lost to Chip and Karen here. But their match against Chip and Karen went hill, so.
We'll post an updated bracket here in just a few.
Mark, I didn't know you were doing Uber as well, brother. What's up, man? Welcome in. Or are you riding Uber today trying to get somewhere? I just assumed when you said Ubering. So we should have what, just 2 matches going?
There are 2 matches going right now. Ian and Wanda lost, so we are now watching Chip and Karen play Jack and Rambo, if you're following along on that bracket that was previously posted. We also watched in the previous live stream, Chase and Mark beat Dwayne and Rick. So they are now playing Angel and John. Angel and John were also on a previous live stream. So that match is going on another table. That's Chase and Mark against Angel and John. And now Jack and Rambo and Chip and Karen are what we are watching here. The winners of these will circle over to the winner's side. We've got Ronnie and Lisa waiting on the winner's side for the winner of this match. And they will, so if Jack and Rambo win, then they are actually, no, I'm sorry, I'm misspeaking. If Chip and Karen win, then they are playing against their opponents in the semifinals, Ronnie and Lisa. Glenn and Carl are on the winner's side as well, and they are waiting on the winners of Angel and John and Chase and Mark. And you know what? Don't hold me to that. I just crossed them wrong. So Ronnie and Lisa are waiting on the winner of...
Got this one right here, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at that bracket wrong. So Ronnie and Lisa are waiting on the winners of Angel and John and Chase and Mark. So those are 3 different teams that are represented. Ronnie and Lisa will play the winners of Chase and Mark and Angel and John. And then Glenn and Carl are waiting on the winners of this match that we're live streaming here, which is Chip and Karen and Jack and Rambo. If Jack and Rambo win, then Jack and Rambo will be playing against their own teammates, Glenn and Carl. This is the quarterfinals. Next round, we will live stream the semifinals and then ultimately the finals match.
Hey, Dar, welcome in. Mark saying doing Uber Eats. Nice, brother. Nice. Very good. Well, I hope you're having a good and blessed and safe night, man. And the same for everybody here. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure as well with your comments. Make sure, if you haven't already, like Jacksonville APA, like Q Sports Studios via the YouTube page as well. Show us the love and support there. It means a lot to us.
Follow us, my friends. We are 15 followers away from hitting 1,000, which happens to be a silly little goal that we have set for 2022. But if you have not followed Jacksonville APA, please head over there and click that follow button. We've all got these 2022 goals that we are trying to rein in anticipation of the new year coming.
A couple good back-to-back shots here from Chip and Karen. Nicely done. Good little run right there. Now, it looks like, of course, you got to finesse how you hit this here, but it looks like that 12 goes in the top left, and looks like that's what Chip agrees with, trying to look at that, see what he can do.
Tim, I'm over here responding to some more messages that are coming in, asking about these Beaches cue ball divisions that are being advertised. We've got a double Jeopardy on Tuesday nights. That's 8-ball and 9-ball on the same night. 9-ball on Friday nights. And then the messages that I'm responding to right now are about the Destination Division on Sundays. That is an opportunity for teams to compete in an APA league and ultimately win a trip to Hawaii.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. Already got a team of 5. I'm personally looking for 3 more with like 1 high rank and 1 low rank, and then somebody in the middle actually. So I'm looking for pretty much all of it.
Plug away, my friend. Plug away.
Yeah, it's gonna be a heck of a good time. I'm super stoked. The fact that for Key Ball Beaches, it'll be 2 p.m. on Sundays, every other Sunday, starting on the 22nd. I'm not saying that date wrong, am I? So 22nd. Yeah, 22nd.
Yep,
okay.
22nd. You got it.
Oh, and also, too, to note as well, guys, this is something important as well that's slightly different. Each match is $15 instead of the normal $10, so it's $75
That's
the
for
team
destination
match. For the
division.
destination one, yep.
Yeah, that's the every other Sunday. There's a division here at 9-Ball Heaven, and there's a division at Beaches Cue Ball as well.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Rebecca. Gotta get that plane trip up over to Hawaii. I done told Kelly, she's like, I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but I want to go to a 7-Eleven right away and go eat me some Spam and rice.
Oh, is that how that went?
Kelly agreed with the Hawaii part of the whole equation.
Not the Spam?
The jump into 7-Eleven to eat some Spam was not on the to-do list while being there.
Tell you what, Mike and I are very anxious to take our first trip to Hawaii with the team that wins the first destination division of Jacksonville APA.
It'll definitely be, because the furthest I've flown is to California, which had like multiple stops along the way, so it was not like a direct straight-through flight. So I'm wondering how far of a flight it is from, I'm assuming California is where you'll, LAX.
It's a bit of a beat.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a trip.
Rebecca says definitely working on that Hawaii trip, so I'm assuming you already got a destination team together.
I think Rebecca is also working on a passport too for Montreal.
There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting mine just to have anyways. I've never had a passport, but the wife and I, with our kids being part Korean and wifey being half Korean, we've talked about going to Korea one year when they're a little older. It's definitely something we want to do. Good try again. Another nice little run by Chip and Karen. They're just getting a good little nicking away here at a couple balls here and there. Oh, trying to do the 2-7 combo wombo to no avail. Felt like he got down on that shot and rushed a little bit though.
Karen's in a tough spot here. She's kind of in a make it or break it mode.
The issue with this is yeah, you had to close that bank up, and will it Z-bank? Oh, it sure did. It went on back. Nicely done.
Chip is excited and cheering on his teammate.
Like I said, heck of a pull shooter right there. I love it. question is now, not just this ball, but like that 8 ball doesn't. There's not really a bank option per se.
He's trying to figure out what to do with this 13 ball.
It's such a tough predicament. Like what? Like the 5's blocking your obvious shot. Even if you do somehow or another roll it in, what are you gonna do? Take out their 5 and just leave your ball sitting there, which is a possibility.
Not a bad choice.
Not
I mean,
not
you
definitely
know,
the
when,
best. Probably.
when you don't have other good ideas, leaving a ball in the pocket is not a bad one.
Yep. But then that 7-2. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would be trying for right here. I think the only thing I would do is just try to make it, leave it sitting in the pocket. I think that's what he was going for. I don't think he meant to go behind it. I think he meant to just slice into it ever so gently.
He definitely does not love the outcome, but you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it puts him at this point. You a volleyball fan, Tim? You know much about it?
I know how to play volleyball, but that's about it.
My very first pool team, I was not a good player. I was a 2 and then some. And our team motto was bump, set, spike. And,
I approve of that message.
and what bump, set, spike meant was leave it in the pocket.
Yeah.
Set it up, set it there, leave it there. That's your soldier.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially an 8 ball, like that's
Nice shot, Karen.
Golly.
How about that?
She said she made the other one too.
She's
done
excited.
good.
She just made one, but she
Yeah,
made a hell of a
yeah,
shot. There you go.
Yeah, she's been doing phenomenal on this rack. And the question is, what do you do with that 8 ball?
I have no good ideas there, but I mean that's not a bad one. It works. It's some skill to make it work, but it works. Doesn't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, because this like.
Let's see what happens. Trying to make sure our equipment is out of the way while he's shooting this shot. We're pretty free and clear. Aye. All right. Well, at least the 8 ball is out for next time. We'll see if there's a next time. It's tough when you got 3 balls in the pocket. Bump, set, spike.
Yeah, bump, set, spike, tic-tac-toe.
That was our team motto for a very long time.
Then you got your connect 4 right here. Just don't. I don't like that. I don't like doing the combo wombos. There's no need to. That 2's in a great position.
The problem with the combo is not that you're going to miss the shot you're aiming at. It's that you don't know where the ball is going that you're using to combo.
Yep. Yeah, you're trying to control 3 things happen at once. You're trying to control where that cue ball's going, trying to control where the main ball that you hit, and you're trying to control actually making the ball you're going after.
I think Karen was capable of that shot. She was confident and rushed it.
Yep. Yeah, looks like that 2 and 7, really aren't hindering each other too badly. Yeah, they're not.
I would choose the 2 ball first, but that's a personal preference there.
Yep, I agree 100%. What good pocket speed. Very nicely done.
I like the 1 and the 7 choice, and Then moving our way down here to the 5 ball.
The only thing you got to watch out for here is this is one of those shots where I think I'm not gonna hit hard, but I'm gonna hit it a little more than pocket speed because I want to cue ball out. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep,
There
yep,
you go. You
Yep.
couldn't mess up that speed. Too hard was fine. You needed to get out from behind that 8 ball, and you couldn't miss it no matter where you landed. And I don't know why Jack's raising up his cue so
He's
much
putting
here.
bottom on it, jerk it over. Yeah.
He didn't need to. He
Nope.
could have handled that with some speed and some English, but not even much English was needed. Just some speed there.
All right, both teams on the 8 ball now. Jack and Rambo hoping to go ahead and start putting a little pressure here. Working on rack number 2 for them. Chip and Karen hoping to get on the board with a score here. This is still anyone's rack right here. This long shot. Yeah, very long shot.
And I think because he jacked up on that cue, he left a tough out for his partner there. And if he hadn't jacked up on it, he might have been able to roll up a little further and given himself a shorter shot, easier leave.
Yep. One thing working in their favor is just having to be at least a little bit over that rail. Keep balls not on the rail, but
there's something to be said for being consistent.
good shot.
There you go, Chip. So they're going to tie it up 1-1 here. There's something to be said for being consistent, though. If you have the same stance, same level cue, roughly same speed every shot, you know where you're going to be, you know what you're going to leave. You start messing around with too many variables, and you're going to end up in a different position.
Yeah, 100%. 100% it for sure will do that.
Mind you, this is advice from a 5, so, take it for
Oh,
what
no,
it's
no.
worth.
We are skill level 12s behind this booth. We don't miss any shots from behind this booth. That's not how that works. We are amazing players. Feder, watch out when we're behind this booth. I'm calling every shot from behind this booth, and he's just gonna be like, I can't believe it. They broke and run every rack on me.
I appreciate the confidence.
All right, we got Karen up again for the break. We got an even race. Still both needing 3 more racks, race to 4 overall. And then again, this is the quarterfinals here. So we'll have 2 more streams after this. We'll have a semi, and then, of course, the finals as well after this. Looks like the 7 ball, bottom right-hand corner.
Karen made something on the break. The running joke all day, or I don't even know how long, has been that she doesn't do that. So good job, Karen. Well done.
And what a spread on the table, too. Like,
Yeah,
really
that's a good break. Anybody that said, if she thinks she can't break, she needs to rewatch this one.
Yep. And that just proves, too, as well, that everybody always thinks in order to have a good break, like, you got to put your whole body weight into it, and you got to, like, really just, like, clank everything around. But you have those breaks sometimes, and people do that, and everything goes out from the middle and comes back to the middle. So that was actually a really, really good break, and, we'll see what Chip can make from it here. But only real quote-unquote issue is that 15-4 at the top right-hand corner, per se. But past that, everything else is quite open, has a pretty good pocket for it to go into, and none's really hanging up right now at this moment in time. What good speed. Bare miss. Very nicely done. That was a great call, though. That would have easily led to the 6 down here as well, or he could have went after the 3 afterwards. So great shot choice, great speed, good ball control. Got a little nick off that 2 ball there at the bottom as well. Barely hit the 3. Looks like Chip's just looking at the table. Maybe he's questioning whether or not to go after that 1 ball. I think I'd be looking. Looks like, yeah, that 1 ball's the good call here to make. I don't think he needed to hit it as hard as he did right there, but they've got to figure out something with this 6-2 now, though. That's definitely a problem. And again, still the 4 and 15 there at top right-hand corner is now both teams' problem still. Rambo up to the table here, working on this slight cluster there. Getting a little bit of a breakout from it. Don't know if that's quite the way he wanted to work out, but still not a bad choice. Looks like maybe the 10 should go freely now.
Tim, I've been gone for a minute. Who's here?
I know we had Rebecca, Mark, Dara, and Zach in here earlier. I don't know if we've gotten anybody else new yet.
Let us know you're here. Say hello. Tell us who you're rooting for.
Also, tell us what y'all think about the new divisions coming out and stuff. Where y'all going to be going? I know Rebecca talking about working on the Hawaii trip, so definitely doing the destination one as well, destination division. What about everybody else, guys? What are y'all thinking? What are y'all trying to work towards? So 15-4 is now finally broken up. Pretty good defensive shot there.
Oh, come on. You're going to be good. Dara's comment is about the 9-ball doubles qualifier tomorrow. Tim, are you doing that one?
I am. I'll be here.
All right.
I'll be there. I should say not here, but I'll be on the stream.
So today is my first day on the stream, and I was not anticipating that I would spend all day here. I figured that, like I'd pop in and chat with Tim for a little while and go away. And no, I've spent all day here. Apparently that's just, what I'm doing. But that's cool. And maybe tomorrow I will too. Who knows? But it's been fun.
It's always a good time. Always a good time.
I'm normally the one behind the computer, filling in the bracket and typing out the score sheets. But we've changed our roles a little bit today. So...
That was a good try by Rambo there, using the bridge.
Well, thank you very much, Dara. We appreciate that. And I'm excited to see how you do tomorrow.
Yeah, my main advice for the whole stream table, man, is just the whole purpose of the stream table is for you to think of is this is for you to be able to enjoy, look back, and show friends and family and stuff if you want to later on. It is the benefit to you for this. Understand that, especially with as much and as many games we see on a weekly basis, I really, I've heard some people be like, I just don't want people to judge me while I'm on stream, and being like, oh, that was such a dumb shot, and this, that, and the other. Like, hey, there's not a person here, no matter what your skill level is, that doesn't make a dumb shot or a bad mistake or miscue or scratch or any of that. Like, we all have done it, or we all will do it in some form or fashion. So understand that.
Well, and like Tim said earlier, that him and I can run. We can run every rack if we're sitting here behind the microphone.
Absolutely can. So we're skill level 12s behind here, so it works. But yeah, just use it as a good resource, good teaching tool for yourself as well.
Dara, what team are you representing tomorrow?
If I had to take a guess, I'm assuming one of the Strokers teams.
Don't think that's right, but I'm
No?
trying to remember.
I know he's on the Strokers team on Wednesday.
We've got 8 teams in the 9-ball doubles division qualifier tomorrow. 8 teams is really good odds.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's the Strokers team? Oh, I was wrong. The Strokers what?
Strokers 2.
I can't see because of our
Sorry,
cords.
Strokers 2.
Strokers 2, okay. So 8 teams is really good odds for the teams that are actually participating in this because each team sends 2 teams to the tournament to participate. So there are only 4 teams, each with 2 doubles teams in the tournament tomorrow. So there are really good odds
So
in the 9-ball.
25% chance of going to Vegas.
No, 50.
Well, if you said each team
8
sends
doubles teams.
8 doubles teams. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got a 50-50. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, 50%
gosh.
chance of going to Vegas tomorrow. Well, I mean, like, tomorrow. That's of winning a Vegas trip tomorrow. So. Let's see. Let me pull up my information. I can tell you who's actually playing tomorrow. We'll get this stuff straightened out.
Wait, isn't it four teams, and each team has 2 people
Correct.
each?
Yeah. It's kind of confusing because
So it's
the
a 25%
doubles teams
chance.
Well, so the doubles have 25% chance of actually playing in the tournament in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But the teams, like Dark Side of the Queue here and Butt First,
Yeah.
they have 50% chance. There's only 4 8-man rosters that are entering tomorrow's tournament, but there's 8 doubles teams.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me pull up my info and I'll tell you who's going to be participating tomorrow. If my apps don't crash here.
Great shot right there. Good job getting out of that.
So Strokers 2 that Dara is on, they won the Panther Division playoff, and that's why they are going to be able to participate tomorrow. So actually, I'm misspeaking. There are 10 teams in tomorrow's tournament because Strokers 2 won that playoff division. Had they not won, there would be 8. But It's Just a Game is also going to be there. They're the division winner for the fall 2022. Then we've got the summer playoff winner. That's Super Duper Pool Team.
I like the name.
I do.
like the
I
name.
enjoy
That's
the name
good.
a lot. Super Duper Pool Team. They will be there as the playoff winners for the summer. We've also got a summer division winner. That's Strokers 3. And there's another summer playoff winner because the division had 8 teams at the time. So Rackham and Weep, who is the previous reigning champion, is going to be there tomorrow. So there are 10 doubles teams, 5 standard format teams that are going to be there tomorrow, 10 total doubles teams on the bracket. Rackham and Weep, Strokers 3, Super Duper Pool Team, It's Just a Game, and Strokers 2 are all competing tomorrow. So we will be...
And it's one team takes all, right?
One team takes all, but, you know, the cool thing about it is we've got 10
what a shot.
10 doubles teams, but those 5 standard format teams are the teams competing. So it doesn't matter if Team A or Team B wins from your standard format. You are all going to Vegas. It's a very cool format, very fun, great opportunity to go and just hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what an opportunity as well. Like that's just amazing.
If you've never been out there to see 300 pool tables in in Las Vegas ballrooms.
Yes.
This is a
yes.
great division to play your odds to get there. It really is.
Pocket Point's going to save that one. Did really well.
So good luck to you, Dara. Good luck to all of the competitors tomorrow.
May the odds forever be in your favor.
Twice, Tim.
That's twice. Yep. I had to. I'm glad you remembered. I was testing you on that one.
I remembered.
I know Pepperidge Farm remembers too. I normally don't recycle jokes.
Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers it. That's a Family Guy joke. They literally had the Pepperidge Farm, the older guy with the horse and carriage, and they would reference something, and the guy would come out and be like, "Pepperidge Farm remembers."
I was never a Family Guy person. Yeah, no.
You're welcome. Oh, y'all are so welcome at home. So it comes down to Chip and Karen, dark side of the queue, getting onto the 8-ball first. Nice little run right there to get to it as well. That is tough shot, tough spot to be in right now.
Tim is all about our shout-outs, too, which I love because we probably should do more of that. But Dara deserves a major shout-out. He was our DJ at our first ever.
Yes, he was.
Our first ever Trunk or Treat.
Yep.
He set up and he did the music for us outside of 9-Ball Heaven for a Trunk or Treat, and that was so fun. And if you ask my 3-year-old, it was the best time he's ever had in his life. So I'm so excited that we started that, and it will most definitely be something that we bring next year as well. And I hope that you and your family can come and enjoy that with us.
Yeah, absolutely. It was such a good time. Such a very good time.
I missed your kids there.
Yeah, they were just like right now. They were in Valdosta of all things during that time. I'm trying to think now. If I remember correctly, they were still there just because they were sick that time, or something else was up for some reason or other. Because they were actually supposed to be home before that, so we were. Our initial plan was actually decorating and going.
I hope so. So if you don't know, which you probably don't, because why would you? But Tim and I have our kids are so close in age.
Mm-hmm.
They're both kids, oldest and youngest, are
Wow,
roughly,
what a shot.
There we
coming over
go,
to
Chip.
celebrate. Good
Good
Lord.
job.
That was very well played. Good speed. Good everything, man. That was, wow.
All right, that puts Chip and Karen up 2-1 against Jack and Rambo. It's a race to 4 here. Hey, Tim, can we take a look at that bracket again? Or
Yeah, let's take a look at it here real fast.
let's see what's going on.
Now this one didn't have everything changed on over, but we can still look through it right there. So we're at the bottom left hand.
I need to get us an updated bracket, don't I?
Yeah, we're at the bottom left hand corner bracket is where we're looking at this. So it's actually Jack and Rambo versus Chip and Karen for that match number 18, and then the top left for match number 17. We said it was Chase and Mark versus Angel and John. And then once these two are done, that's when we'll be going back to the right-hand side of the bracket. And if y'all look at where it says 19 and 20, those are our semifinal matches right over there. So the winners of these two is what we're waiting for to get into the semifinals. So the guys here have this match and 2 more to go.
Ooh, and
the
hey,
winners.
There we go. We missed that break. I'm sorry we missed that break.
Oh,
But
my God, no.
hell of it. Look at her. She made that. She made a ball on the break.
What a break, too. That was nice on her.
I know she got the 1 ball down.
Karen
Sorry to interrupt you there, Tim.
No, that was good interruption. Karen's literally been talking about, again, like she said, that she hasn't been making stuff on the break, and she has had 2 back-to-back breaks making something and doing pretty good, so that was awesome. Dara, make sure next time you go into Valdosta, but I don't know how big you are in the barbecue man, but the Smoking Pig, dude, Smoking Pig right there. Off exit, I'm going to draw a blank. I think it's 20 or 22. That's one of the best places that I love going to.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but 9-ball is getting crazy.
They're getting crunk. I think everybody needs a yeah.
Dad jokes.
Yep, little John reference there. Oh, good shot. Wow, way to navigate those other
Oh,
other
Karen,
strikes right there.
Karen is settling in. She's getting confident.
Yeah, she is.
You know, we were talking earlier about the worst time to play somebody in when you're comfortable and when you're confident, man. When you feel like you're shooting good, that's hard. That's hard for an opponent because you see it. You can see it in the body language. You can see it in the way you shoot.
This is definitely Karen's song. She's over there jamming. She's literally texting on her phone about something, and she's jamming.
Oh yeah, she's feeling it.
Oh no. These two are like a well ran steam engine right here, and it is definitely taking a moment to get it going, but it is moving, baby.
Yeah, you can see they're on a roll at the moment. Yep. They're shooting them. They're feeling good. They know what they're doing.
I mean, we just had between the break the total of a 4-ball run so far with the potential of 5 right now. If Karen gets this, that's 5 down. They'll have just 2 left. Now, granted, it's 2 problem balls with the 3 and 5 being so close to that little cluster up there, but
well, if they're wow.
Oh, wow. I didn't
didn't
expect that.
No, I didn't.
You saw that? You didn't see that coming either?
No.
Oh my gosh.
If she had shot that in the side pocket, I think she would have had a pretty natural breakout going on, but she did not.
Oh, good choice, Star. Hog and Bones is amazing, brother. They, I feel like they do the best in terms of sides and everything, side dishes. That, and if they still have it, a couple of their dessert options are absolutely good too. Jack and Rainbow's side, and it's time to say something back to Chip and Karen as they come to the table here.
This is Rambo shooting right now. He is representing Team But First. Chip and Karen are shooting for dark side of the queue. If either of these teams wins our tournament today, then their entire 8-person team comes with them to Vegas.
That's the part that's amazing about that whole deal is that instead of, because it could have been opposite, right? It could have been where just the 2 go, and now you got a team
what
fighting.
What fun is that?
Well,
why would you want to go without all your friends?
I wouldn't, and also like
that's no fun.
At the same time, you know, you would then have that 8-person team like arguing like who was going to be up to play as the 2-man team instead. You'd have
there
a
are
lot
no
of
choices to make here. You all get to go.
Yep. That speaking of Vegas, that's a winner chicken dinner right there is what that is.
I want to go to Vegas.
Yep.
When I first went to Vegas, I didn't think I liked Vegas. And then I kept going to Vegas, and now I can't get enough of it.
Right. It's such an experience. Ooh, he's a little to the right of that. Didn't scratch, though, which is good.
I think I was just a little overwhelmed. I was like, whoa, there's a lot going on here.
It is. It's definitely a lot to take in. And the fun thing is that you can't take it all in one trip, so.
Well, I clearly came around quick. I don't know if you know this, Tim. Tim's gotten to know Mike and I a little bit well. But Mike and I actually, we honeymooned to Vegas.
I did not know that about y'all.
Yes.
Interesting. I'm surprised that hasn't come up.
Yep.
Dar, remind me, brother. Send me a message. I'll send you a recommendation. Dar want to know, how was the Moscone Cup experience?
I mean, there's no other sporting event like it that I've ever been to.
There we go.
It was so fun. Honestly, I did not expect to love it as much as I did, and I cannot wait to go again. That was so fun. How can you not get on board with an entire room chanting USA, right? Landon's on here. He's rooting for Chip and Karen.
Hey, Landon, welcome in, buddy.
Both teams here are shooting real well. We're moving through these racks. I'm watching Tim over here, who's a tech guy. And I want everybody on here to understand what I'm seeing and observing. He's a tech guy that has no case on his phone.
Nope, no case on my iPhone.
No case on the phone. Just open to the elements, open to the toddlers that live in his house that are going to drop him to the floor 600 times a day.
Yeah, it's funny because you bring it up about the kids. I'm the better one between the two of us, where I keep access to my phone to where they can't get it more than anything. So no, it's funny. So you were talking about me on my phone and stuff. I was actually looking up because I drew a blank, but Skylar Woodward, I tell you what, man, he can freaking ignite a room at that
Yes,
Moscona
he
Cup. Oh my
can.
gosh, I
No,
love watching that.
him and Tyler, my goodness.
Yeah,
I love those guys. They are just so fun to watch, and they energize the audience, and what a great experience.
yeah, absolutely. Dar, we got a real good matchup here. This is you know, if this ended up going Hill, if anybody ever came from the future and came to me and said, hey, it's gonna go Hill, I'd be like, I'm not surprised. Right now, it's definitely good.
And Landon is wishing he was still on the roster so that he could win a trip to Vegas.
Landon saying Sky's my favorite. Great, yeah, Sky was.
The Sky
Yes.
is stand up.
But yeah, guys, don't forget, we still will have the semifinals and the finals streamed as well. So we are far from done for the evening here. I think the shortest match we've had tonight has only been, I think it was like just over an hour. So we still got plenty more pool left to play and be able to enjoy and take advantage of. And then again tomorrow, we'll be doing the same dealio, but it'll be for 9-ball, and it will be located out of Cue Ball Billiards, the Beaches location, or the the regular location, not Beaches location, is what I meant to say.
There's Chip trying for that bank on the 5-ball. No go. He definitely left an opening there. We'll see if they take it. Jack and Rambo are deciding whose shot it is. They've decided it's Jack's shot here, and Jack's taking the 13 in the side. Let's see if he can break this 10 out with the shot.
Has a chance to get the bump. Wow, it drifted right past
it. He didn't get it.
Right past
Man,
it.
he really wanted that bump. That would have been a real nice opening right there to follow that 10 and line up on the 8. Jack is beating himself up a little bit on that one, I'm sure.
Landon, I'm not, brother. I'm a 4 in 9-ball. But I tell you what, I do need Landon. I need me a low, mid, and high rank for my Beaches Destination Division team for Sundays.
Billy for sure had the crowd lit up. I loved that.
Yes.
You know what I loved seeing about that? I loved seeing the support. It was just so fun to see the encouragement and the support. And you know what? I can't be there, but I am on your side. And it was awesome.
Landon, they meet twice a month, brother. It's every other Sunday starting January the 22nd. And it'll actually be division played out at both here in 9-ball Heaven and also the Beaches Cue Ball as well. January 22nd, teams of 8 like normal, and it will be just 8-ball.
Landon, why would we private message you when we can tell you all about it right here?
he wants it for later.
yeah. So it's 8-ball only. It's just like the Masters and Ladies formats or any Double Jeopardy format. It's just 8-ball only. You're playing every other week, 2 matches every time you meet. It's standard format 8-ball, and it's going to start on January 22nd. There's one division here at 9-ball Heaven, one division at Cue Ball Beaches. The Beaches Cue Ball division starts at 2 p.m. and the 9-ball Heaven division starts at noon. It depends on what works better for your schedule. It is standard format 8-ball. It's $15 a match instead of $10 a match like normal. They will play all 3 sessions. All 3 sessions, you have the potential to qualify for the World Qualifier, which is our Las Vegas path. On top of that, every spring, summer, and fall, at the end of the fall session, the Destination Division teams that qualify will play for a trip to Hawaii, where first place wins a trip to Hawaii and second place wins a cruise. On top of that, your fall division standings will potentially enter you into the local Jacksonville APA Montreal Invitational Qualifier. So it would pay your entry fee into that qualifier. It would not automatically send you to Montreal, but quite a bit of opportunity in that one division built in. So I hope that you are around and would like to participate.
Lady said, "What's one more day of pool? Hashtag no days off. Days off for the week."
What are days off?
Ooh,
Can someone tell
right.
me this, please? I don't know what that is, and I would like to know.
It's fake news. It's not real. It's not a thing. Y'all don't be getting Kelly's hopes up like that. That's just rude.
Can someone please explain to Connor what days off are? If you don't know, Connor is my 3-year-old.
Landon said, "Kelly don't know."
Please
No,
tell me.
freaking between running all of Jacksonville APA and having 2 kiddos. So we got Chip and Karen. Karen up to
Shameless
shoot right
plug
now.
here.
Oh, go ahead.
Shameless plug. It's not just Jacksonville APA, Tim. It's also a trophy and engraving shop, which if you did not
This
see,
is true.
we got to produce. We were super fortunate and blessed to have an opportunity as a very new trophy and engraving shop to produce the MVP trophy for the Moscone Cup, which is why we were there.
That's amazing.
It was very cool.
That's definitely awesome. Let's go. That deserves a fist bump right there. Let's go, Kelly.
It
Let's
was
go.
very cool. We were excited, and I hope that we get that opportunity again.
Can we get table 4? Can we, like, table 4? Can we get them to come back?
Kelly off to handle some business. Take me to the Moscone Cup next time. Yeah, Landon, I'll tell her you said that. In fact, let's see if I can pull it up here. One moment. So I know Mike and Kelly have it. I'm trying to pull up a photo of that Moscone Cup trophy. Show you guys with that bad man. Oh, there we go. Remind me, guys, after this, I'll show a photo of that trophy in between the match here. just got real quiet here in 9-ball heaven here. The music's done for right this second. Ooh, good try on that side pocket there with the 11 ball. This rack still has a lot to be done in it right now. That 2 ball isn't too hard of a shot. 5, you know, a fairly good cut-in shot off the rail there. But for them, really, that 7 ball is the problematic, the trouble. If he gets too crazy on this, he'll let loose that 8 ball. All right, it didn't open up too far. Hitting that 8 into that side bar was definitely a danger, because it'll straighten out if it hits that 11 as well. That combo right there goes back to what Kelly had mentioned before about just, you know, trying to control all the different variables and not knowing quite where you're going to put that other ball at. But looks like Jack has an option to bring that 9 all the way to the bottom left-hand corner, and it comes close. Great job, you know, leaving it in the pocket, though. That was great speed on his part as well.
I'm back. Yeah, that's ours.
Yeah, I promise everybody, since we mentioned that, I would pull it up on stream here in a moment. I told him it'd be in between a rack, though. I'm not going to interrupt the rack.
Ain't it pretty?
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's phenomenal. I don't even want to know how much work it went to. Just the thought alone to design it. That's where my part of it would not have been good. But I love it. I do agree with you. I do wish it went to Team USA, but it is a gorgeous trophy. Chip here to go after that 2 ball again. Ooh. Coming close to hitting that 8 ball.
Landon, I'm just catching up on my comments here. It sounds like I mean, me personally, I'm happy to take the fall and the blame for all of your days of pool, because Chieflin was us too. It may not be us now, but it was us. So, that just makes my heart happy. So. Dara, oh, I'm so glad that you asked that question. So Dara is asking about the prizes for the MVP tournament. While the prizes are not necessarily changing, so right now we have 2 tournaments. If you qualify for MVP, you get to play in your session-ending tournament and your annual tournament. The prizes aren't changing. The qualification structure might be changing a little bit, and we are about to release a brand new structure for the session ending as well. We're not changing major things, but based on some of the feedback that we've gotten, we feel like we can make it more worth your time and more exciting and more incentivizing for those that win MVP. So that'll be coming out soon. I'm not quite prepared to answer your question any more specifically than that, Dara, but you will be hearing about it in the next week or 2 for sure.
Kelly just gave me a little taste right there. Taste some things to come. But again, it speaks to the amazingness of what Mike and Kelly have done with Jacksonville APA, and again what we talked about in those players meeting. There's a lot of things that were talked about and that were coming to fruition now, and that we're getting to see changes too, and it's really good. Dar says, fair enough there.
I mean, I gotta have something in my back pocket once in a while, right?
Oh yes.
Keep it interesting. I like surprise.
which is why I refuse to talk too much about what we have in store for next weekend
It's
here
also-
at Nine Ball Heaven for the Player Appreciation Holiday Party. Because it's exciting and I love surprise, and why wouldn't you want to be surprised too? Just come. Come with a good attitude, come to have a good time, come dressed up to take a holiday photo, because who doesn't want to dress up? I mean, if you really don't want to, you don't have to, but I like a reason to dress up, so. Tim, are you going to dress up?
Yeah, I think so. I actually, when we were in Vegas, because I wanted to go see, oh my gosh, what's the magician's name that Mike went and saw? James Franco? Matt Franco?
Matt Franco.
Matt Franco, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say the other name.
I want to see him so bad. Did you go see him?
I went and saw him, so to treat myself to going out to see him, and since it was a nice little like smaller venue and stuff, I actually went over to one of my favorite stores, Men's DXL, and went and like I told Leia, I was like, this is what I'm doing. I was like, I want to look nice for the night, so I actually have a Vegas outfit
Oh, there
from
you
from,
go.
from Vegas from there, and you know I think I'm gonna wear that, dress up, so
Awesome.
be looking all fancy.
Truth be told, I don't have my outfit yet, but I will have an outfit.
There you
Trust
go.
me.
You guys, to plug part of what Kelly was talking about earlier as well, in terms of like announcements and everything like that, if you're not following Jacksonville APA on the Facebook page, right, you're missing out on announcements if you don't have your app set up right, and or the amount of players I've been meeting lately that don't have the app at all, for shame, blah, 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 shame. Got to make sure to have that app downloaded. Do not miss out on these announcements, guys. You're paying membership dues on a yearly basis. You're paying dues every time you go and you touch a table and get on it for the most part, in terms of regular session play and everything. You're paying for these perks. This is all a part of that complete package of everything that you're paying for. And Mike and Kelly are absolutely doing an amazing job in delivering on the promises that they've made to us, and hearing us out as a community and just a big old family here that we are, and it's amazing. So stop missing out. Make sure you're following them on Jacksonville APA on Facebook page. Make sure you have the APA app. And for those that may have played in any other APA leagues out there across the world, make sure you have Jacksonville APA selected. Make sure you click on your little name icon on the top right-hand corner there, and make sure you have the correct one selected for you, so that way you're getting all the news for here.
Ooh, Tim, let's change to that other view there. Let's see how she's left on that 8-ball there. I think Karen's probably got a pretty decent shot.
cut it
She's
in.
happy about that. I appreciate the plug, Tim. Tim is right. If you are not connected with us, social media or on the APA app, then you
What
need
a
to.
shot.
Hey, there you go, Karen.
What a shot.
Chip and Karen are pulling ahead. They are on the hill against Jack and Rambo. It is a race to 4 here at 9 Ball Heaven tonight. Jack is racking them up, and Chip will break for us. I think Tim is trying to give us a nice visual of this trophy because
Yeah.
he is just too kind.
I'm doing it on the fly real fast, guys. So I know it isn't quite centered or anything, but that you guys can see the trophy. You can see it right
Can they
there.
see that? They
yeah,
can see that?
Yeah, they can see that. They can see it. That's yeah.
That
it's
is
definitely.
the QTech MVP trophy for the Moscone Cup.
Yep.
We are Mike and I are very proud to say that we produced that trophy this year. So it was an amazing opportunity for us, and we are excited to continue that relationship with QTech.
Yeah, that's too fun. Of course, Star knows who I'm talking about. He says he's part of the International Brotherhood of Magicians. He is a magician as well.
I
That's
love
really cool.
magic.
Yeah, I gotta give props to Matt Franco. He put on such an amazing and clean show, and I was literally front row with him.
I want to go.
I mean, just within feet of him.
I want to go to Matt Franco.
So-
He's won. Every time I see his billboard in Las Vegas, I want to
Yeah.
go to Matt Franco. Was it a good show?
It was amazing. I really hope you treat yourself. And to be honest with you, the price difference between like the normal tickets versus being front row was very, very tiny compared to a lot of other places. Normally, you're talking like, I paid $50 for tickets to see somebody. I paid $200 to be front row. It was nothing like that type of a gap. It was very little to be front row. And please do go treat yourself and go see him. It's very much worth the money.
I loved
So
him.
much
I
fun.
was an America's Got Talent fanatic, and
Yes.
I loved him on there. So
You-
we recently went and saw Penn and Teller. I
Oh,
guess.
Now I'm jealous. Now
Oh.
I'm very jealous.
But I would put Matt Franco up there with him. I mean, he's good. He's real good. So
Yeah, they're definitely on my list of going to see for sure. Guys, this is Chip and Karen. I'm telling you, at this point, Jack and Rambo's got to do something. They are 100% full steam ahead. Steam engine just pumping along here. This is the exact same type of situation just happened a moment ago in the previous almost 2 racks actually. With how
She knew.
yeah, with how well they're just running and going. And look at that. I mean, she had a great lead to be able to take out the 13 in the side 5 if she wanted to, or she could have started moving around the other 2 balls. But I don't know if Jack and Rambo need a good like defensive shot to maybe like throw them off or something, but something's got to change just a little bit here in their favor with Chip and Karen being up on the hill.
They got their game faces on, all of them.
Yep.
So they're not taking it for granted. They know they're in the quarterfinals, and they need to bring it to win it.
Great shot on the 5 ball. Nicely done. Looks like maybe going for this 2. Just go ahead and bump the 13 out of the way. And he sinks the 2 as well. That works out so well, though. They have great eyes on that 3 ball next. 7 really being the problematic, but depending on how you can get to the 7, you can actually play it and bump the 7 up towards the pocket.
There we go. Let's see what he can do here. I mean, Rambo left Jack in a shot on the 1. Let's see what happens with the 7. Jack knew that was not the optimal shot on that 7 ball, and he played it right.
Yep. Hey, dude, Chip and Karen are hooked here, for sure.
Chip's coming up ready for battle, though. He's got his game face going.
And at this point, with either team only having 2 balls left, 2 balls each left on the table, a ball in hand could be the end of this rack potentially. So maybe this is exactly what, maybe it was that almost like defensive style shot to where, you know, if they get that ball in hand, this may be the turning of this rack and may get us to a hill match here. We'll see. Very, very important shot right here, though.
It's a tough shot the way he's coming at it. I don't think he's going to be able to hit the ball off that angle.
Yeah.
I think this might be a ball in hand
Yep.
situation. There you go.
Guys, there's actually a really cool little trick you can do with your cue and actually kind of measure out where you need to hit as well. My recommendations on those, there's definitely a couple of videos. And I don't want to misspeak, but I think Florian even did one before around the mirror trick, or mirror shot on this. I may be wrong about that, but I think it may actually be on one of the APA YouTube's pages.
What would you do here, Tim? Would you take the 1 or the 7 first?
So I feel the 7 is complicated just because the cluster. So I think what I would do.
That's why you take it first,
yeah,
by the way.
I think I'm going to go to the right-hand side of that 14 ball. So I'm coming across the left-hand side of the 7 and cutting it in. So that way I leave the cue ball back against that, almost that top left-hand corner to bring the 1 all the way down.
Wise use of a timeout here. I agree. 7 should be first, no doubt about it. If you have ball in hand and you only have a couple,
pointed out the same thing I said.
yeah, if you only have a couple of balls left, then you absolutely should take your most difficult ball first if you have ball in hand. But now, where to leave yourself for the 1 ball? I don't know. I question that. You could leave it on either end, really. You could leave it on the top or the bottom and still have a shot. I don't think it matters much. I just think it's about intention.
Oh, we missed the 7. I was watching my fingers because I knew it was going to leave such an amazing lead for the 1 ball.
Yeah,
No.
I liked the lead for the 1 ball. I liked the top half of the table, actually.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if you miss the 7, you don't get the 1.
I obviously was talking about going about it a different route, but still that's right where I would have wanted my cue ball to be. And so, because obviously the top right corner pocket would have been free. You just go after your 1 ball, and that 8 would have followed it top right just fine. We over here, we got Mike over here near us. We're just picking on him a little bit.
I'm trying to convince him to talk to you. I think it's a good idea.
He should. He should. He actually, you know, in multiple times when we've had y'all on here, everybody's always appreciated y'all's commentary.
I've never been on here before today.
I could have sworn I thought I had you one other time. And
No.
you said earlier it was your debut, but I thought
I
thought
don't
we
know
did.
why I was a little nervous about this. I'm not nervous at all about like a players meeting with a microphone in a pool hall. Like I can do that all day long. But I was a little nervous about this, and no, it's gone now.
Yep.
We're good.
What? The French toast with the 7 ball in that corner?
Oh my goodness!
I tell you,
that was it. That was the out right there. That's what they needed to
Yep.
get it hill. That was your 1-8 and done.
I know what happened there, though. I know what happened. Before you go to the pool table and you start breaking everything like that, you need to take a $20 bill and stuff into each of the pockets and go and pay those pockets off. That top right pocket has not been paid off by Team Butt First, and you know,
If you are new to pool, please do not listen to Tim. Turn the volume down now.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't go put $20 bill in pockets. I'll be rich very
Somebody's
quickly.
going to steal them, and you'll feel like a fool.
Oh man. But no, I mean you're 100% right. That was the shot here for sure. That definitely would have led them to an easy out as well. And
Chip and Karen here taking their time out for this rack.
so both are out of timeouts now. We'll see if they were good uses or not here in a moment, but. Problem is you know, where do you go with that 12 ball afterwards? You know, 15 obviously goes in the side pocket.
I mean, I'm good with it. Go for it.
So you think roll the 12 up to the 7 and just knock them both in? Is that what you're thinking?
I mean, where are you going to put the 1?
True. True.
I doubt you can follow it in right there. I mean, that's above my pay grade. But
Might actually be able to bank this in if you
I
really want to
don't
go
think
for it, but I
she
think
can
7's
follow it
poking.
in. She might be able to slip in the side. It's hard to tell. But either way, if you slow roll it to where you set yourself up in the 8 on the side, then I don't think you're going to be able to. Yep.
That was it. That was a good shot. Oh, Karen point right off the bat.
So there.
Yeah.
Talking about whose shot it is Rambo's shot here, and he's going to try for that 1 inside, I am sure. Maybe the one all the way down in the corner, depending on his comfort level, but for sure. Oh,
All the way down in the corner,
one
trying to
all
cut
the
it
way down.
in.
There it is. All
Bare
right.
miss.
So
Good
now
try.
that they've made the solid in the corner, though, they've left that corner wide open, so they can easily knock that stripe in and set up themselves 8 on the side.
Yeah, looks like that's what Chip's looking at here. Is just gonna take the 8 on the side. Definitely the great call, great shot. And you know, even if even if you come up a little bit short, that 8 does roll all the way to the bottom right. But that's a super long shot. You don't want to have to go after that. The 8 in that right hand side pocket
You know, it's
gives you a
what
great opportunity.
it's what we were talking about earlier on one of these streams. Is that when you got that 8 ball out in the middle of the table and it's not blocked by anything, that is a dangerous 8 ball right there. You can make it anywhere. So, you know, right here. Ideally, he would have a side pocket shot.
Yep.
Karen can choose. Does she want the side? Does she want the long shot? She can make a choice there right now. She's choosing the long shot. So,
Long shot, you do potentially risk the scratch here to an extent.
I don't see the scratch so much. I mean, it's just riskier because of the amount of field there. But she's changed it now to the side, and I think that's a smart choice. I would definitely choose the side.
Great speed.
Oh,
And she takes
got
it.
it. All
Phenomenal
right.
job. Our
That
winners are
is
Chip and
a
Karen.
match. So Chip and Karen take that match 4-2 against Jack and Rambo. Chip and Karen representing Dark Side of the Q. Let's take a look at that bracket again if we could. Tim's going to switch on over to that. And then, so Chip and Karen have won that match, and they are going to slide on over. Tim's trying to get me a graphic I can see here. Here we go. So Chip and Karen are going to slide on over to match 20 against Glenn and Carl. So Glenn and Carl are going to play Chip and Karen in the next match. Angel and John are still playing against Chase and Mark. The winner of that match is going to play against Ronnie and Lisa. So we've still got 4 teams in it in the semifinals. 3 teams in it in the semifinals. Ronnie and Lisa and Chip and Karen are all representing Dark Side of the Q. Glenn and Carl are representing Butt First. And we've got, let me take a look. Angel and John representing Market and Parket 2. So heading into the semifinals, we have the potential for 3 different teams to be represented. But it just depends on which teams win. That match 17, if you're looking at that bracket right there. So we're going to close down this stream and start up another one here in just a moment. And if you're following, you can pick that up on Jacksonville APA Facebook page or Q Sports Studios YouTube. We will